Real estate has been one of the fast-growing industries in Uganda over the past few years, and the property market is experiencing a boom. Stanbic Bank Properties, as part of the real estate shares in Uganda, has seen a 4% surge in office space demand. This is a solid recovery in the second half of 2022 compared to the same period last year. However, the declining price levels of residential properties fluctuated from 2018 to 2022, with price levels of 98.12 in 2018, 99.45 in 2019, 109.11 in 2020, 106.92 in 2021, and 103.25 in 2022, making it the ideal time for someone to acquire a real estate property.
So our market, the residential property, is majorly informal and is influenced by the demand of these houses and the supply. So once the demand is not there, definitely the prices will have to come down. So if you put up your house today, you have a problem and you want to sell it, and nobody is willing to buy it because they don't have the money. That means they don't have the demand for it. Even if you've supplied the house, then you will maybe reduce and influence them to buy the house. That's why we are seeing house prices coming down.
The Stanbic Property Limited provides an in-depth analysis of the industry through its report. There is a partial crossover between retail property and warehousing properties. This is emphasized that warehouses can be used for different uses. It also indicates that the demand for residential, commercial and industrial properties has been on the rise, leading to an increase in property prices and rental rates.
Beginning with the Kampala office space, we anticipate that the office, particularly for grade A, will remain in an upward trajectory for the next 12 months. And this is also due to the recent development in the oil and gas sector, as it is fast-tracking the drilling, the drilling and pipeline developments, which has gained momentum.
Despite the positive outlook, this industry faces a number of challenges, such as lack of financing options for property developers, the high cost of construction materials, and high costs of living. The report recommends that stakeholders in the industry should focus on addressing these challenges to maintain the industry's growth. According to Peter Sewagude, the business manager of Stanbic, the amended landlord and tenant bill helps on resolving issues like termination of tenants and lack of landlord agreements with tenants.
We have two different real estate scenarios here. We have what we typically call the downtown, where we have more unregulated, where you don't have tenancy agreements in many cases. And then you look at the uptown, upmarket real estate, where things are more formalized. So one, that act was to try and bring some stability and a kind of a uniform across the real estate market. But more importantly, there was a sense of protection for the tenants, because up to that point, tenants felt they were at a disadvantage. I mean, landlords would come and evict tenants without notice or very short notice.
Additionally, it highlights that the emergence of new property developers and the growing interest of international investors in Uganda's real estate markets are playing a vital role in the industry's growth, noting that the development of new infrastructure such as roads, airports and rail networks is contributing to the industry's growth.
Pro bono maybe to the economy. Most of them can read and understand, but we expect that for developers who would want to invest, because you find someone has invested over $2 million on something, and when you reach to see the intention and the purpose, because as you're developing, you need to understand whom am I developing for. You cannot get a big apartment where you expected to earn about $2,000 and you put it in Nakawa moves where they are students.
Property real estate outlook reports are essential guides for stakeholders in the real estate business, like property developers, investors and policymakers, to make informed decisions, for they highlight opportunities and challenges in the industry and provide recommendations for addressing these challenges. Bronia Katusiime, Smart24 TV, Business Today.